All right, we are back. Gonna be doing legs today, quad focused. So we're gonna start off with some front squats, see how far above the 200-pound barrier we can start to really push these bad boys. And then I think I'm gonna do some RDLs. I liked the straight leg deads, but I think I like RDLs more because it allows for a little bit more of a knee bend. I think if I just focus on my form more, then the RDLs will be a little bit better. I don't know. I might flip-flop back and forth a little bit and just see how things go. And then we'll do some leg extensions, a couple sets of hamstring curl, end off with some pull-ups, and that'll be that. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to do the same thing I was doing with deadlifts, and I'm going to reduce my warm-up reps considerably. So we'll do a few reps 135, a few reps 185, and then we're gonna start pushing the limit up from there. All right, here's 205. All right, here's 225. Let's see what we can do. We'll go ahead and do one more set. Let's see if we can get 2 reps out of 225. Oh shit, well, that was scary. Well, I wanted to go for a second rep, but this shirt is not ideal for front squats. I need to remember next time that this shirt is too slippery. Freaking wanted to slip right off my shoulder and I almost lost it. We're just gonna go ahead and drop down 185 and just rep out as many as we can for one last set. Alright, I'm going to move on to RDLs. I'm going to do one warm-up set of 135, and then I'm going to do one solid set 225 and just rep out as much as we can. we go for leg extensions. Gonna start with 110 pounds on here, and we'll go up from there. All right, here's 120 pounds. Well, I just realized I forgot to hit record. Did the talking part and everything. Never freaking hit record. But hey, you know, sometimes you can't win them all. But I moved on to hamstring curls. I got 90 pounds on here. I already did one set of 14. I'm gonna do one more set and then we'll move on to some wide grip pull-ups. All right, that is gonna be it for today. We weren't feeling 100% today. My knee and my back are feeling a little stiff today. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Not pain, just stiff. And I was kind of hesitant to want to push things any farther with like front squat and RDLs because I don't want to hurt myself. But we still did really freaking good today. We did 225 on front squat. I was gonna go for that second rep. The shirt I'm wearing wasn't really fantastic for it. It's like a really soft cotton shirt and the bar just kind of wanted to get away from me a little bit. Next time I do them, I'll bring the sweatshirt back out because that seemed like it created like a nice little cradle and it's like a thicker cotton so it's not as slippery. We'll try that next time. But we still did really good. 225, that's another 40 pounds heavier on front squat and it felt pretty solid. If the bar wasn't wanting to slip and I was feeling 100%, I think I would have even pushed it up to maybe 240, 250 plus today. Very happy with that. I cannot complain. Moved on to RDLs. RDLs felt great. I think I'm just gonna stick with RDLs. I'm not really sure about straight leg deads. RDLs felt just fine. I really feel the pump in my hamstrings and glutes. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know, kind of a thing. So I'm just gonna run with it. Leg extensions felt great. Hamstring curl felt great. And then moving on to wide grip pull up, 15 reps. That is a new wide grip pull up PR, which is pretty freaking cool. I'm stoked on that. Sprinkling in pull ups on the leg day like this, I feel like is really helping to improve. I feel like I've already seen a little bit of improvement in my lats, which is really great. All that said, today was a little bit longer, trying to weirdly kind of suss out my knee and my back stiffness and trying to loosen up a little bit as I went along. So we ended off at 1 hour, 1 minute and 10 seconds. A little bit longer of a day, but we still did really freaking good today. You know, sometimes, you know, not every day is going to be a sprint. A little bit of a slow and steady wins the race marathon, but we got there. So that's going to be it. I'm going to go on a cool down walk. There's some weather coming in, so that actually might be the stiffness in the knee and the back. Yeah, I'm going to get out there and go on a little cool down walk. No run today on leg day, and hopefully I can get a little bit of time. The wind and the dark clouds are coming in, so hopefully we can get something out there, a little 20-30 minute cool down walk. But that is going to be that. I'm going to be back tomorrow with chest.